guys, before we get started, I want to make a clarifying note on this week's video. Um, this week is week 18. The week we started in January is week 17. Because I did not have my kindergarten, first, second, third grade classes on Tuesday, I posted week 17 on Friday. And because I didn't have Monday and Tuesday for my 4th and 5th grade, I posted them on Friday as well in Google Classroom. So go back and double check. That's the more important lesson, an art project to get done. So make sure you're done with your art show thing. So go back and look for week 17. Then if you get done with week 17, go ahead and do week 18. Okay? Thanks. Hello, my kindergarten, first and second grade friends. Welcome to your week 18 art lesson. Now, week 18 for me is the second week in January. And it's that very chaotic week that we've had where we've all had to learn to be flexible and go with the flow, swim with the rest of the waves, however you want to put it. This week's lesson is a little, well, actually it's very math-based, and it looks a little intimidating, but don't worry, you got it. We're going to be using a 5 by 5 grid to create some artwork. And then we're going to be counting, and if you really want to give it a try, you can do a little bit of fractions with this stuff. So there's going to be a copy of this up on your Seesaw, or I will give you a link as to where you can find it, and you can print this out. If you cannot print this out, at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a website that you can use. And if you still can't use the website or any other art program, you are welcome to draw this out. You can use a ruler, or you can try and draw it by hand. That's up to you. So we're using a 5 by 5 grid. So that's one box. You can't really see that, huh? 2, 3, 4, and 5. Will it make it darker if I go back over? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there we go. But that's not the same just across. It's also the same all the way down. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 boxes. And in total, that means there's one row with 5 across. There's another row with 5 across. So that's 5 by 5. Does anybody happen to know how much that is? And that might be hard for my little kids. For the little guys, if you just want to count it, that's easy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So if you were listening, that's 5s. That's counting by 5. 10, 15, 20, 25. And for my older students, I really don't know if you guys have gotten into into multiplications yet, but you could find out by doing 5 by 5, 5 times 5, 5 times 5 equals 25. All right. So I know some of you are sitting there thinking, Miss France, what does this have anything to do with art? Well, what we're going to do is you're going to make artwork on it by just using colors and boxes, and then we're going to count them out and see how many boxes you used for stuff. So let's look again. So I have my examples here. Let's actually look at this one first. So for this one, I chose 5, nope, yes I did. I didn't write down purple, oops. Well, I chose 5 colors, and then I made a design that was easy. It was stripes. I did
one stripe of red, one stripe of yellow, one of green, one of blue, and one of purple. And then at the bottom, I wrote down how many there are of each. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red ones. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. I'll bet you can guess how many purple there are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 purple. And I'll write that one down this time. 5 purple. There we go. Now, I did another one, just because I needed to do extras and some examples, that has also only uses 5 green, 5 blue, 5 purple ones, 5 red ones, and 5 yellow ones. It's the same. It really is. Look. 5 red, 5 red. 5 yellow, 5 yellow. 5 purple, 5 purple. 5 blue, 5 blue. 5 green, 5 green. But this time, I mixed up and made a different pattern. So, when you are working on your 5x5 grid, and please remember that you don't have to write these things around yours. I was doing that just to show you how many it is. You guys are going to work on creating your own artwork. So let's take a look. So, whoops. All right. So your step-by-step instructions. First, print out your 5x5 grid. Again, if you cannot print out the grid, you can use pixel art, which I will show you in a few minutes, or any kind of art program that you might have on your device or your tablet. Then, if you can't even do that, you are welcome to draw the grid. Then you choose what colors you want to use. You need to use at least two colors, but don't go over 5 colors. Then you color a pattern. You make up that pattern. And then you count how many boxes you use. So let's look at some other student examples. This is a student who used 4 colors. There's the blue, there's pink, there's this yellow, and there's brown. So when we count them, we find out there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink boxes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brown boxes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 yellow boxes. And then the only thing left is to count the blue boxes, of which there are 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ta-da! That's what I want you to do for these types of things. But just don't have to copy that one. So now we're going to take a look at someone who only used 2 colors. Now, 2 colors can be done in a few different ways. I've got this example and I've got another example that only uses 2 colors. So for 2 colors, they used orange and pink, and we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 orange boxes. Now, we know that there's 25 boxes altogether. And if you take 25 and you take away 13, does anybody know how much is left? You probably do if you're looking at the other screen. That means there's 12 pink boxes left. Let's look. 1, sorry, mouse wasn't on the screen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There we go. And like I said, here's another example of someone who used 2 colors, but still has a different pattern. So just because you're using 2, if you choose to use 2 colors, you can do different types of patterns. You can create your own thing. So this friend has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 brown boxes, which means how many yellow ones do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So, let's go back to it. Where's my mouse? There's my mouse. Remember, you're going to look for the 5 by 5 grid piece of paper. Remember, you do not have to write these things around the edge. That was just me showing you how things go. Then, you are going to pick out however many colors you want to use. If you want to use 2 colors, that's cool. If you want to use 3 colors, that's fine. You can use 4 colors. You can use 5 colors. But let's not go any higher than that. And if you just use 1 color, that's really boring. Let's pick at least 2 colors, okay? So then you create your pattern. You can do an actual pattern or something different like one of the other examples we saw, or you can just kind of, color your own thing. Then count how many of those boxes you have. On your seesaw, I would like to see, if you print yours out, your picture, like, of this. If you use another art program, you might have to put 2 pictures up on Seesaw. One that has your one that has your boxes, and then another like notepad that says I used 5 green, 5 blue, 5 so and so. So I said that I will show you what another website you can use is, and this one's a little complicated, but once you get it started, it's really easy. So if you are in kindergarten or 1st grade, you may need your mom or dad to help you get it started, but you're also welcome to try it too. So let me get that ready over here. So the website is called Pixel Art. And you can see that word right up here. Plus, I'll put a link for it. So when you want to start making your pixel art for this picture, you need to go to Start Drawing. And because I was working on this last time, it thinks that I want to do my other one, and I don't. So I'm going to exit that one. Then you need to come up here to File. And you want to pick New. And do you see where it says width and height? You need to change that so it says 5 and 5. And then pick the big blue button that says New Drawing. And again, because I was working on it, it thinks I'm trying to clear out something. So it shouldn't ask you, do you want to clear something out? And now look, you've got a big 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 grid that you can use. If you want to have the lines on it, you need to come to Settings, and then you need to go down where it says Grid, right here, and make sure that's blue next to it. Then go back, and you can just close. And now, when you add a color, it will still keep the black lines between your boxes. So you'll use the pencil, because if you use the paint bucket, look what happens. It makes the whole thing that. So I'm going to undo that. So I'm going to use pencil, and I'm going to pick a different color. I'm going to pick blue, select color. Alright, no, sorry, you pick them over here on the side, my bad. And then I'm going to pick 1 blue, 2 blue, 3 blue, 4 blue, 5 blue. I'm going to pick another color. I'm going to pick green. And I'm going to do a green, and a green, and a green, and a green. And a green, and a green, and a green, and a green. But then I'm going to pick, whoops, went off the screen. Let's pick a pinkish red, and then I'm going to do red, red. So how many colors have I used so far? That's right, I've used 3. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to do yellow, 2, 3, 4. And then let's go back to my purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once you're done, you're going to come up here to download. And when you pick your size, you want to make it, take it down all the way to the bottom and make it the biggest size that you can, which is 150 by 150, and hit download. And for me, on my computer, it pops up down there. And there's my example. And I will add this to my Seesaw assignment plus that note card that I asked you 5 colors, or how many colors. So I have 1, 2 red colors, 1, 2, 3, 4 yellow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 purple, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 green, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blue. So that's the kind of note card I would add to my. And again, this is only if you need to use a pixel art or any other kind of art program. So there you go. I'll see you guys next week.